Uber obviously has more time now.
Yeah.
We were expecting some sort of appeal and that this wouldn't happen right away, but what does this actually mean?
This gives them more time to negotiate with the City of London. I mean, you sort of want to think of this as dual track. I mean, there's this legal process, but probably more importantly, there's a direct negotiation with regulators. And I think Uber is very hopeful that before this ever goes to court, they'll come up with some negotiated truce with the City of London. I think that's what's going on at the moment.
How hopeful are you? I mean, what is the likelihood of that?
I mean, I just think, Uber is an essential part of many major cities, including London's transportation infrastructure. I've always said that it's hard to imagine London actually asks Uber to leave. And so then I think it's how do they meet somewhere in the middle so that the city can get what they want. I think Uber under Dara Khosrowshahi is certainly much more willing to negotiate and try and come to sort of a negotiated settlement with cities. So I think there will be a resolution. It's just a matter of finding some happy place in the middle.
And yet Uber is fighting these battles around the world. Bob, how much of a concern is it?
Well, I mean, the issue is when they come up with these compromises, which obviously they're going to have to do, how much does that impact their business model? I mean, it seems to me that some of the steps they're going to have to take are going to have to involve things where they provide perhaps some kind of benefits to the drivers or other kinds of things that I think have an impact on the way the company is valued. So I think long term, as they create these compromises, which they're going to have to do, it will impact the long-term evaluation of the company.
Could something like that be part of this compromise?
Yeah, I mean, the irony for Uber now is that in so many places, it's the incumbent. So any rules that prohibit new entrants could in some ways be good for Uber. Now, obviously, Uber's meant to be a lightweight business that relies on independent contractors. Anything that sort of raise costs on labor will, could hurt their business. But on the other side, if it blocks new entrants, that could be good for Uber. So I think it's hard to read too much into these things until you see the exact language.